And it is recording now. Let me get out of here. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about duplication. We're going to touch a little bit on the power of three, not a lot because I don't want to overwhelm everybody on the call with two different things. All right, so we're going to just jump right in and talk about, it's one of my favorite topics, duplication. I know there are a lot of new people that have joined this month. I don't know if any of them are on the call, but a lot of people may be thinking, what is duplication? Duplication in Plexus means being duplicatable as a leader. It doesn't matter if you have one person on your team or 20 people on your team. Once you get that first person, you are a leader over that one person or three people or however many people it is. They're looking at you because you are their sponsor and you're the person that signed them up. So you want your team to mimic what it is you are doing, and you want it to be simple. Simple is better. Simplicity is key in this business. Do not overcomplicate the business or reinvent the wheel. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that. If you make it too complicated, people get overwhelmed and quit before they really even get started. I know when Vanessa and I first started, we had no clue what we were doing, and she'll tell you, I'll tell you, we went through months and months and months of we're going to do it this way, we're going to try it that way, and it was just a learning process. So I think at this point we have kind of pretty much figured out, we still learn every day, but we've pretty much figured out a good simple way to duplicate. So we want to set everyone up for success by giving them a plan of action, but remember, not too complicated, keep it simple. And with that plan of action, you just want to, when you start them out, you want to give them a plan, give them a goal, because without that plan, a lot of people procrastinate on things, and then they lose interest, and then they also quit that way. So y'all, your team is going to grow and flourish. It is going to grow wide, and it is going to grow deep. It is going to do so by the word duplication. You must have duplication to go diamond, and you guys, you can't do it alone. You need the help of your team to get you there. Oh, is somebody not muted? Hang on. Let me see. Where did my thing go? Hang on. Okay, you're all muted now. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Nope, sorry guys. It's not letting me minimize my, okay, there we go. Okay, so what does duplication look like? I love this quote that I got from John Maxwell, who says, the people that follow you will do 50% of what you do right and 100% of what you do wrong. But that being said, when talking about duplication, your team has to learn it from their leader. Growing your team all comes back to you. If you want to know how to duplicate your team and grow, you have to be doing what it is you are preaching. So you can't tell your team to do daily IPAs, to add a bunch of people to their team, to go to Walmart and hand out a business card, or to make videos on their Facebook talking about products, unless you yourself are demonstrating the same thing, because they're not going to do it if they don't see you doing it. Look in the mirror daily and see what you are doing. I gave a few examples, and a couple other ones are you on team calls every week? Are you doing personal development by reading books or watching videos? That is a big one. I preach that to all of my team, is personal development, watching YouTube videos, reading books, and I do that every day. I am always telling my team, you know, I read this book and I recommend it. I am doing it myself. I don't expect my team to go out and go read a book that I'm not going to sit down and read myself and take notes from, because that's, I mean, I can't expect that from my team. Let's see. So lead from the front when you're leading your team. And also, I hear a lot of people say this, and not just on our team, but I've heard it from other sideline teams, that they're always looking for that rock star. And I used to say it all the time until I realized, after watching a few videos, that you have to be your own rock star. You have to go out and add level ones. You can't just expect, you know, hey, I'm going to go and find 3 people, and this person is going to be my rock star, and they're going to add all these people, and I'm going to go gold or senior gold or whatever it is you're wanting to do. You can't be just looking for that person. You have to demonstrate being a rock star. And by demonstrating being a rock star, once you have built your team and you have, say, your gold and you've built your team of 20, if you're easily duplicatable, I don't even know if that's a word, but if you're easily duplicatable, then once you've added those 20 people, somebody is going to see you as a rock star, and they're going to duplicate what you've duplicated. And they are going to rise up and be the rock star that you are. So you want to make sure that you are leading by example and showing them that you are a rock star, so that they will be a rock star and they will grow into one. And that way they can train their people to be a rock star, and they will be duplicating what you are doing. Okay, so now we want a simple way for you all to duplicate your team so that we can create growth in this team, and in turn, all of us go diamond. Here is a simple plan to get you started when someone joins your team. The simple plan that we created, Vanessa and I have kind of talked about this, and I actually got this off of Emily Roberts, a video that she did, and I kind of showed it to Vanessa, and we both agreed that it was pretty simple to kind of pass along to every new person that you add. So you all have heard us talk about 3-way calls. So that's the first thing on the list. Is you want to, when you sign somebody up, obviously feel them out to see if they want to work the business. If they're only a wholesale ambassador, you're not going to do the 3-way call. But I know some of you on here are probably thinking in your mind, I am not comfortable with doing 3-way calls. I've heard some people on other teams say they're silly and that they absolutely don't want to do them, just because I guess not because they're silly, but they're just afraid to do them. And they really are important because they build belief in your new person. They usually when you do a 3-way chat, it is you, your upline, and your newbie. And so it's kind of a 3-way chat to introduce them to your upline and build that relationship and build that belief. And on that call, you talk about your testimony and your why, and then you build belief in their why. And so it really is an important call to build that relationship and get it going. Something new that we've kind of put out there is it's called the 2-liner post. I know my team has heard of it because we've started using it. And basically, this is one of my favorite new things because it is what has kind of grown our team the last week or so. So the 2-liner post, it's a coming out post. And the way we have used it is as soon as somebody signs up and they are wanting to work the business and you know that, you send them this 2-liner post and you have them post it before they even get their products. Let's see, I gotta look at my notes to see. Okay, so, and I can post this, or Vanessa can post it if she wants to post it on the team page. My teammates already have it. It says, hey y'all, I started this holistic company that focuses on gut health, inflammation, and regulating blood sugars. I am really excited about this journey. Who wants to join me? That's it. We have had, let's see, we've had one girl that used this. She signed up, used this post the night she signed up, I believe, and then within 24 hours, she got her first ambassador. And then we've had several others. We had a girl today that used it this morning, and she had, 3 or 4 people comment. And I still think she's got people commenting on it, wanting information on the pink drink, wanting information on what she's doing. She's got people PMing her. They're interested in it. So, I mean, with that 2-liner post, it's not saying, hey, look at my pink drink, I'm doing Plexus. It's just saying that she started the journey and who is interested in more information. So that is a good thing to have. Sorry, guys, let me find my notes. Sorry. Okay, then the next thing is to go through the success kit with them. So as soon as they get that success kit, if you can get them on the phone, on a Zoom chat, if you're really good friends, maybe meet them for coffee or have them over to your house just to kind of go through the success kit and what is actually in it, and just kind of an overview of everything. And then within the first 48 hours, make sure that you're going over their back office, because they can't properly function with their business if they don't know how to use their back office and they don't know how to put in their backup order or switch their dates or how to get on there so that, say within their first 24 hours, they add a new ambassador. They've got to know how to walk that ambassador through the steps. They've got to know how to work their back office and how they're going to get paid. Let's see, add them to team pages. So don't overwhelm them. We've had this happen before where we've had people join and then we've added them to like 5 different team pages and they get all these notifications and then they won't look at any of the pages because they're so overwhelmed. So when you get a newbie on your team, add them to your direct sponsors team page. And then once they really are interested in the business and that they're really, we have some, I know on my team, I have some really go-getters. So they're fine with having 2 different team pages. They can handle looking at both of them and getting the information they need. Once you have established that and figured out, that they can handle it, then start adding them to the team pages that you think are crucial, which would be your upline. And then start adding them to pages like testimonial pages. Teach them and show them how to search, because some people don't understand. I didn't. That you can go into the taskbar and you can type in lupus and plexus and you'll have all these different tests, or you have to type in testimonial and it'll show a whole bunch of them. So definitely show them how to do that. The 2 other pages that I would add them to is the Plexus posting materials page, because that's going to be a good resource for them. And then the Plexus Love page is going to be a good resource for them as well. So I would at least add them to those pages. Last, tell your people, your newbies, how to get paid. Let them know how they can get paid the first month and how to go silver. Getting a paycheck in the first month builds belief and sets them up for success, seeing that this is a real business and it's real money and that they're real products. Also, something I kind of caught from a few videos that I've been watching lately, this was a big one I've seen in most videos, is don't prejudge anyone that joins your team. Don't think that you know who's going to work the business and who's not, or who's going to be a rock star and who's not, because I know from personal experience, people that are on my team that I had no clue would rise up and be rock stars that are my runners right now. Not that I prejudged them. They just, when they signed up, I had no idea that they were going to want to go all the way to the top and they were going to be just as passionate at the business as I was. So don't prejudge people. Definitely build that relationship and get to know them to see if they're really wanting to work the business, and give them all the tools and the opportunities so that if they want to run with it, that they can, that they've got everything that they can access to be a leader and be successful. Let's see. So I'm not going to touch much on this next subject. I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit of the power of 3, because that's a whole team call in itself. But let's see. This one, I just wanted to talk about exponential. Well, if I can find it, hang on. Okay. Exponential growth. So if any of you guys on the call aren't familiar with it, this is a really good, easy explanation that Kelly Norman shared on one of her videos about duplication. So she said, when you lay your head down at night to sleep and wake up the next day with 10 new people added to your team that you didn't add, but your teammates added, this is exponential growth. And she basically said it as getting sleep money. So this is the power of 3 in duplication. And this is why I kind of wanted to touch on the power of 3. So another example, I'll use Tamara Holloway. When she went on vacation a couple of months ago, I don't remember what her team grew, but her team was adding people left and right. She had trained her team well, because she didn't even have to do anything. They were adding people, and then they were training the people that they were adding. And that is all exponential growth. She was making money while on vacation, and she wasn't having to really do anything because her team was so well trained on duplication and the power of 3 that they were doing it all on their own. So I'm going to kind of, let's see if I can find it. I have a chart. It's kind of a funny, silly chart, but it's what I found online. And I kind of just wanted, let's see, hang on. Let me see. I got to share it. Maybe. If my computer, well, it may not work. So yeah, it's not wanting to work. Basically, with the power of 3, just the chart I was going to show you, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, is so you're at the top, and then you have your 3 people that you've added because you've gone silver, okay? This is why we not stress, but we encourage you guys to go silver, is because you add your 3 people, and then you teach them that duplication, and you show them that you are duplicatable and that you're a leader, and then they're going to go out and add 3 people. So with you at the top, then you've added your 3 people, so you've got 3, and then each one of your 3 people, you've encouraged them and you've trained them, and they're going to go silver. They want it. So they go silver within their first month or so. So that gives you 9 more people, including them. That's 12. You are halfway to gold by now. And then that's just your level 2. And then say those 9 people add 3 people each. By that time, you've got 39 people on your team, and you are 11 away from senior gold. Just because all of those people decided that they were going to do the power of 3 and add 3 people. And this is how you get to not diamond. Well, I mean, yes, it's how you get to diamond, but this is how you get to gold and senior gold and ruby, is you teach all your level 1s to duplicate, and then they learn the duplication process and how to be a leader and duplicatable, and they add 3 people, and so on and so on. And so your team continues to grow, and you're still getting paid 7 levels deep for them and getting points. It's like I said, that's a whole other call. But you get the idea. You want to be duplicatable, and you want that power of 3. And that is how you're going to get to those ranks and plexus, and that is how you're going to make a paycheck and make money, is off of your team growing wide and your team growing deep. And so let's see. Basically, you want to train them, equip them with the knowledge and the resources they need, and help them if they need help. We all want diamond, and this is the way to get there. Some will do it fast. Some will do it in their own time. Remember, guys, it's not a race. We will all get there, so don't give up. We're all going diamond. I know if you're on this call, we've talked about it, and everybody wants that. So this is a great tool for you guys to go diamond or go emerald or whatever it is you want to do. Just remember the duplication process and the power of 3. So that's all I got for tonight. Vanessa, do you want to say anything? Or does anybody have any questions or anything they want to say or add? No. Vanessa, are you still on there somewhere? Oh, yeah, there you are down there. Oh, I muted you. Hang on, I'll unmute you.
Oh, hang on, I'm in a hallway, so I'm going to echo. I would say list those people that you, is that me? No. List those people that you said that you were watching their videos, because I think it's good for people to have different people to watch, because they all go over different things.
Mm-hmm.
So will you list the ones that you got that, like Kelly Norman is an amazing trainer. I got to hear her in the Ruby session, and then Tara Castaneda, Emily Roberts, and whoever else you were saying that you got stuff from today. Just because that's a really good way to learn, just like you have, is to go watch videos. But a lot of people don't know like who to go watch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I'm going to mute everybody again, and you can unmute yourself. maybe. Okay. Yeah, it was Kelly Norman, Emily Roberts, Sheila Medina, which she's fabulous. She's amazing. Sonia Dudley was one of them. And then the other girl, honestly, I have never heard of her before. I just came across a couple of team calls that she did about duplication. Apparently she's really great because she's a diamond, but I don't know who she is. I'll have to go through my YouTube videos again and watch. But definitely, I know you guys have probably heard this before, but with diamonds, they always say watch different diamonds, their training videos, because you'll pick something up from each one of them. And that's totally true, because I watched several videos on duplication today, and that was just compiled of like 4 or 5 different diamonds and what they had to say about duplication. And the gist of it was the same, but they each had good quotes. They had good analogies. They each had a different perspective. And so I would just encourage you guys to, obviously with personal growth, to watch different videos on different diamonds and just kind of play with it. Like, look on duplication, the power of 3. Even if you've watched like 2 videos on the power of 3 from 2 different people, watch it on a third person and see if you get anything new out of it. Because more than likely you will. You'll pick something up, like a tidbit or something that will be really useful for you, or that you can use in your downline and duplicating your team, or something you want to use. Like that 2-liner post, that's probably been out there for a while, and I stumbled upon it like 2 weeks ago watching a video, and she literally said it within 2 minutes, and it was like a 30-minute video, and I would have never found it if I would not have watched the whole video and stumbled upon it. And it has been so great for our team. I think it's helped a lot of people get out there with their coming out posts. It's simple, sweet. It's not very long. It catches people's attention, and it's getting them excited, and it's getting them people on their team within the first month, or it's getting them a customer, it's getting them a paycheck. And like I said, that's going to get people really excited. I know it got me excited. Vanessa can say, she can vouch for it too, is we both got paychecks within our first month. I think hers was a little bigger than mine, but I still got a paycheck within my first month. And that's when I knew the business was real, and that she wasn't just, that it wasn't a real thing. So I think it's really important to get them excited and get that paycheck for them that first month, especially if a lot of people are struggling with paying for their products. I'm running into that a lot. I'm sure all of you guys are too. It's, I really want to be on the products, but I really can't. It's not in my budget. It wasn't in my budget either. That's why I needed that paycheck. So help them get that paycheck. Help them get there. It's, if they'll reach out and get outside of their comfort zone, it's really not that hard to get that paycheck. They just have to be willing to talk to people. That was something that Kelly Norman said in her video was, this business works, the products work. You just have to be willing to go out of your comfort zone and talk to people. Reach out to people on Facebook. I talked to Amber about this yesterday. She was like, I made my list, but I haven't talked to all of my people. I've just been I haven't done it yet. And I encourage you guys to go do it. I know it's scary, but you never know who's going to respond to you and who is going to say no. I have some of the most random customers that buy Plexus from me that I'd have never in a million years thought that they were going to buy Plexus from me. They're not really what I'd call close friends. They're just people that I knew through other people. And so I really encourage you guys to reach out and get out of your comfort zone. So I don't have anything else unless you do, Vanessa, and then we'll call it a night.
No, I don't have anything else. I think that was good. Does anyone have any questions or anything? I'm going to put the system, the new ambassador system, in the files tab of the team page, and it's going to replace the checklist. I think the checklist was just a little too long. And then I'm also going to put the 2-liner coming out post in the files tab as well, so everyone will have access to that in case you didn't catch it tonight. So don't stress about that. I'll put that on there. It'll either be tonight. I have a huge paper to write, so it might be tomorrow morning, but I'll get it on there before tomorrow afternoon. So anyone have any questions or anything for anybody? Okay, well, we will see you guys next week. I will probably do the one next week, and I think we will maybe do, because we get a lot of questions about this. I haven't even told Kelly and Barbara this, but just an idea. Maybe something on the back office training, and I'll walk you guys through where everything is in your back office, how to use it, because there's a lot of really cool features back there. So that may be coming for next week, just to give a heads up. And all right, well, if y'all don't have any questions, we will see you guys and talk to you guys later.
Bye.